gon' slide.
Yo,
Kawhi
what is
Jordan.
good?
Kawhi Jordan. Kawhi Jordan. I'm gonna let you know right now. That's the name of this podcast.
It was a great shot.
Take that man, Michael Jordan.
Shot. The best shot.
Take that man, Michael Jordan body, and put some goddamn cornrows on that man body.
I think he's a little bit more. No.
What are you about to say?
What do you mean? He's got more range than Mike. Mike,
okay.
So he's a little bit more unstoppable than Mike. He is. No. Listen. I didn't say he was a better scorer. I say he's a little bit more unstoppable. Look, I didn't say he was a better. I didn't say that he's a better scorer or he's not a better scorer or better player than Michael Jordan. Actually, he's a better defender than Michael Jordan. A better scorer, no. But he's got more range, so it's harder. So it makes him slightly more unstoppable than Michael Jordan. It does.
Look, G.
It makes him a slightly more. He's got more range.
Look.
He's better. He's way more efficient than Michael Jordan.
That's
like
not
even
true.
in the game
That's
versus
not
even
true.
in game 7.
That's not true.
Yeah,
That's not true. He's not more efficient than
yes,
Michael Jordan.
he is, yes.
Don't look at Michael Jordan numbers.
We talking about them shooting splits. He's a way more efficient
not.
shooter than Michael Jordan.
No, he's not.
He
He might shoot threes better, but that's because of the arrow.
He's better.
No,
bro.
he's not. He's better.
He's huh?
He's better.
His package is all around package. Yeah, Mike didn't have a 3-ball.
I disagree with
Mike didn't have a 3-ball. His all around package is better.
But I think Michael Jordan was a better shooter than what people think he was.
His all around packages.
But I think
is
that Michael
like,
Jordan. But again, I think that Michael Jordan was a better shooter than what people think he was.
Kawhi is Kobe without swag.
I mean, nah.
Literally, he's just Kobe without swag.
No.
Yes, he's Kobe without swag.
No.
Kawhi is Kobe without swag.
No, because I think that Kobe Bryant has a better all around package than what Kawhi does. I think he has more moves.
I think Kobe's a better bad shot maker.
No, I think he has more moves. Because I think Kawhi is more athletic than Kobe. So I think that Kobe needs more moves than Kawhi.
I don't know if
I ain't seen Kawhi hit nobody with 6 pump fakes. I haven't seen Kawhi hit nobody with 6 pump fakes.
Game is more
spin around.
Because his game is more compact and he don't
No,
need to
I
do
just
that.
think he's just more athletic and he's taller, so he can rise up and shoot over
his
people.
game, Kawhi Leonard's game is way more compact than Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan's game. He's not. He's not a better player. He's a better defender than both of them. He's not better.
I'm not mad at that.
He's not better offensively because he's not offensively as potent as those guys were. But I do think his package is more unstoppable than both of their packages.
I completely disagree with you.
I think Kobe was just a better bad shot maker. So y'all can be mad at me.
I completely disagree with you. Nah. See, that is when you start off going way too far.
No, I didn't go too far. No, I told you he is more unstoppable than Mike.
No,
he is.
Not. No, he's
yes,
not.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yes,
you realize Michael Jordan has what I think it was in the Knicks series in which I think they went down 0-2. I looked this up yesterday. The man had 665 points in 6 games. In 6 games.
665
5 points in 6 games.
That's the how. How is that gonna happen?
Look,
how does that make sense to you?
I promise you, he had 600.
In 6 games. That's 100 points a game.
Look.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. That's simple math. You're wrong as hell.
I might have read it wrong, but I think so.
You read that shit wrong as hell. Get your ass out of here. Bogus ass stats.
No, I might have read it wrong, but I think so.
Nah.
Let's look. Basketball reference, Michael Jordan. Series. Oh, no, I'm wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Playoffs.
Wild the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Michael
Jordan
Jordan averaged 600 points. Michael Jordan averaged 100 points in the series.
No. He averaged, no. He had, total in that series, he had, how many points he had in that series total? Total, he had.
Wild as hell.
Where is the totals at? 6 stats per game. Fuck is the totals at? Oh, total he had 193. Dog, see, I looked up here.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit more than CJ McCollum had this series. No, I'm joking. Oh, I mean, nah. CJ wound up with like 180 something.
You won the bet.
Hold on, 193. CJ wound up with 180 some points in the series, something like that.
But how many threes did Michael Jordan take in this series? He took.
Don't matter. I can't remember my goddamn.
Michael Jordan took in this series. He took 25 threes and hit 10 of them. So he shot. What did he shoot from 3? He shot 40% from 3. I think that Michael Jordan was a better shooter than what people think he was. I watched a decent amount. Like I've been going back and watching like a lot of early '90s Mike. Ever since I think we asked Vic, what's the best Mike, and he said 91 Mike. That was Vic who said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been going like making it a point to find like a lot of games from 1991, and I think that he was a better shooter than what people think he was. I just think that in that era, you just didn't shoot that many threes. That whole Bulls team actually was much better shooters than what people think they were.
Yeah, but I don't take back what I said.
I disagree with
his
you.
His package, I think, his overall package is better than Mike's package. I don't think he's a better player. He's not more offensively potent. He's not even more offensively potent than Harden. But he got a better package than Harden.
I mean, I told you that.
Huh?
I told you that.
No,
when I did my scorers list, I had Kawhi at third. And I had Harden fourth.
But you know what? To be fair to Kawhi, I wasn't a believer until this playoff. Playoffs, Kawhi has made me.
You couldn't just watch the man score. You couldn't just watch the man score.
I could, but I needed to see him get it done in big games.
But you've seen it before.
No, I hadn't seen him do it.
You don't remember when Zaza killed him? I'm
not talking about in a second round versus the Warriors.
No, I'm talking about that was the conference finals.
It was conference finals.
When Zaza killed a man.
No, I'm not talking about.
Come on,
that.
G.
That was a half.
It was 3 quarters. Did you see the shit?
7 games. 7 games. It was really a half. It was really a half.
No.
He started to go crazy and then he got hurt.
It was 3 quarters.
Started to go crazy again and then he got hurt.
No. He played up until about, I want to say 6 minutes in the third, then got hurt.
So that's not a full quarter.
G, I said it was 3 quarters.
It wasn't really 3 quarters. He was really
that's
2
30
quarters,
minutes.
2.5 quarters.
That's 30 minutes.
2.5 quarters.
That's 30 minutes.
Go back to that game and tell me he played 30 minutes and then look that up. He ain't played the whole game. My point is, I need to see this man do it on his own team. And even still, to me, that team still wasn't his own team. Though.
Okay. Who was the best player on that goddamn team?
No. He was the best player on the team, but it was still partially Tony Parker's team, partially Manu's team.
Shit.
I think it was. I personally, no, don't get me wrong. He was the best player on the team and the number one option, but that's just what I think. So I wanted to see him do it on his own. He's getting it done.
Now he played 24 minutes.
That's exactly.
He had 26 points in 24 minutes.
Okay.
8 rebounds.
Okay, he was trash in Game 7 up until the end of the game.
Game 7.
Yeah, versus Philadelphia. He was he was garbage.
Here's what I'm gonna say about that. I think Kawhi Leonard bailed. First of all, I don't think either coach had their best day.
Brett Brown is gonna get fired.
I don't think either coach had their best day, and I think that Kawhi Leonard saved Nick Nurse. Granted, Kawhi was shooting some bullshit, but goddamn, Nick Nurse wasn't helping him. The Raptors played like what people think the Rockets play like today. Hand the ball to Kawhi, dribble, shoot. They didn't call no pick and rolls. They literally walked up the court, called isolation.
That man Kawhi took 39 field goal attempts.
Like G.
In regulation.
Like G. Like I feel you, Kawhi's a dominant scorer, but help the man out, G. It's no reason that the rest
took 5 shots. Danny Green took 3 shots.
Come on, G.
8.
Come on,
Siakam
G.
11. Lowry 13.
G.
Lowry helped save the game. Though.
No. I don't ever want to hear anybody talk bad about Kyle Lowry ever again.
No.
Kyle Lowry should get the game ball.
He still got to get to the conference finals. That's the second round. It's the second round. What do I always say about Chris Paul?
Yes, but
it's the second round. No, victories for minor league coaches.
It's not.
And shout out to Joel Embiid for crying.
I think that was arguably. Like, I can't remember every game Lowry played in, but I think that was Lowry's best playoff game.
Nah.
For the moment, like he had so many moments that. Not granted, his scoring wasn't great, but just the moments he had. Even when he almost got the steal on Embiid near the end, it ended up getting to a Embiid foul, but he almost got the steal on Embiid. Remember that play when they actually finally ran a post up for fucking Marc Gasol, and Lowry get a rebound, kick it back out, he missed. Lowry get one more rebound and kick it back out to Ibaka, he make a shot. I saw even a couple plays. Somebody shot a 3. I think it was JJ Redick when he missed it, and Lowry boxed out Embiid. Pushed that man away. I think it was just the small things that he did. I think he even had the highest plus minus, if I'm not mistaken. Plus minus is the one advanced stat that I actually do super rock with. Of the starters, at least.
I'm sorry. I was just watching this game winner from Kawhi again. That's partially Embiid's fault.
By the way,
I feel like Ben had him and turned the corner.
Is this plugged in? The computer charger plugged in?
Yeah, sure. Embiid had Ben Simmons had him, and then Embiid ran over, and then Kawhi, which forced Kawhi to fall more out of bounds. But I felt like at that point in time, the way Ben Simmons had been defending.
No, G.
Look. Embiid comes and gets in the way. Look, right. So Embiid is right there. He cuts Ben Simmons off to get to Kawhi, which then takes Ben Simmons completely out of the play.
I'm not mad at that.
No, that's a terrible double. If you're going to double, then you need to be over more by the corner than, you know what I mean? Like, he basically set a pick for Kawhi on Ben Simmons. That's Embiid's fault. He deserved to be crying after the game.
Yes.
No, that's Embiid's fault.
Look.
He had,
yes,
come on, man.
You're not wrong. But either way, that's an impossible shot.
Huh?
Either way, that's an impossible shot. He shot that over a 7-2 Embiid. I've seen Embiid in actual life. Joel Embiid is the biggest human being I've ever seen in my life. He shot that over that man.
It's gonna be a long summer for that man.
He shot that over that man. But again, I just think that like
a long summer for Ben Simmons too. I gotta blame you and Embiid for that.
I mean, but I think that more. I like in this game. I think more blame has to go on both. Like again, I don't think either coach coached a good game. They were sitting there watching the game like we was, especially Nick Nurse. Tell me, look, tell me a play Nick Nurse called past the first quarter.
He called a play for a low post play for Ibaka. He called a play for Lowry to get an open three, which he clanked. Obviously, Danny Green. I think he called a play for him to get an open three, which he cranked. Which he clanked.
We had 3 plays.
Huh?
We had.
It was a whole ass basketball game. Most of the plays that he was calling he was going down there and calling a punch 34. Kawhi, get your ass on the block and go to work.
Like, you gotta get that man. I understand that, but that's not a look. No, it worked. Get your ass on the block. But again, I saw too many times those plays. I see JJ Redick guarding Embiid. I mean, no, not guarding Embiid. I see JJ Redick guarding Marcus Gasol, and they got this man at the fucking 3-point line. What are you doing? And, look, this is cool against Philly. Because even still today with Philly, down the stretch, right, you ain't scoring 3 minutes. You got Embiid on the court. He bigger than everybody.
They weren't right. Yeah, they definitely weren't right.
Put the man in the post. Literally, all Embiid do is score or get fouled.
Yeah, but that's because Ben Simmons is down there, which is...
I don't...
If they trade my son, I'm not going to be mad, G.
I feel you, but same time, at least run it. Run it. We'll figure out the other shit later. Even still, somebody gotta come double. Ben, cut. You can still be effective and can't shoot. Cut. Literally, your man leave you cut. I was watching Kobe Bryant's detail that day. Shout out Kobe. If you guys haven't seen it,
but you can't do that if your other man gonna leave you and they standing by the top of the key.
Cut.
No, because then you standing by the top of the key playing center field while Embiid got the ball. So if he
has to commit.
Huh?
Look. In that situation,
but Ben can't shoot free throws.
Listen.
But I'm telling you why he don't do that, because he can't shoot free throws.
But still,
so he got to go get better. It was unacceptable.
But still, look,
he's still gonna be better than LeBron. It was unacceptable.
Look, if you put that man on the block and you say Embiid, and you say Simmons is at the top of the key, whatever, I think you should put the man in the opposite corner. So if that man come around and I can just cut, boom, turn around, it's right there.
So where Tobias, Jimmy, and JJ gonna stand?
Around.
That's not effective, bro.
Well, how is it not effective? If you put him on the block and you put Ben Simmons over here, so if the double if like this man want to come double from this way, he gonna come from that way, but just cut. Then that man gotta rotate this man like, you can create better opportunities and better looks if you just put them, like they didn't even try it. Just try it. I'm just saying try it. They didn't run it once.
I feel you, but
you have to
because he played with no confidence. I told you that when we was watching the game. I'm like, yo, Ben is not playing with no confidence.
I disagree with that.
I was like, the difference between LeBron and Ben. I said this during the game when we was watching. Was like, is LeBron looked like came out there and he wanted it. Ben wasn't looking like he wanted it.
I disagree with that. I think Ben did look like he wanted it, but I just think that like they don't put the ball in his hands enough for him to even be effective.
I was very unimpressed with Ben Simmons. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
and that's my guy.
Now again,
that's my dog.
Now again, there were moments in which I completely forgot Ben Simmons was on the court a lot today, to the point where down the stretch, I didn't know the man was on the court until they ran a replay, and I'm like, damn, Ben Simmons is out there. I will say that. But again, I just think that neither coach coached a good game. I don't understand as to why you have Joel Embiid and you giving this man the ball on the perimeter and he doing fucking Euro steps in the game 7. Like, yeah, that's cool in January. Get your big ass on the block.
Yeah, I mean, part of
call a post up.
It's on the coach. It's on the coach. But I just think that this team was just one of Ben or Embiid got to go, and the guy that got to go is Ben. I'm fine with them maxing out Jimmy. I'm fine with them even keeping Tobias and maxing him out. But you got to trade Ben Simmons this season. He doesn't belong. I'm looking at. We talking about round pegs, square holes. He's a bunch of round pegs on that team.
But I don't know if you can
trade.
He
is a square.
But my thing with that is, look, my thing with that is Embiid's health doesn't make me feel confident in trading Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but you got to get rid of one of them. They can't coexist.
I'm straight. I'm keeping them for a little while. I'm keeping him at least one more season. When is Ben's contract up? This was Ben's second year. So Ben's contract
is third year.
So they can
it's
third
next
year,
year, and then
they
will match it.
So they could have to extend it because they could actually extend it this summer if they wanted to, if I'm not mistaken. Because was this Devin Booker's 4th season?
I don't know.
Let me look, because I think Devin Booker got his extension last summer. This is Devin Booker's it's Devin Booker's 4th season. So they can extend him this summer if they want to.
I'm not gonna blame Brett Brown. I don't offer.
He got to get some blame.
I'm not offering him that extension.
He got to.
I'm gonna try to quietly see if we can explore the market during the trade deadline as well as during the draft, and see if we can. Because I think the problem is like Embiid needs a guy like a Ricky Rubio, and not a guy like a Ben Simmons. Like at least Ricky Rubio is not afraid to shoot. Like he can't shoot, but he's not afraid to shoot. So you still have to respect the fact that he's on the floor, and if he gets hot, then it's like fuck, we just got burned by Ricky Rubio. But the difference between Ricky Rubio and Ben Simmons is like, you're not looking for Ricky Rubio to be like that guy for you. Ben Simmons, I'm looking for him to give me a triple-double every night in the playoffs. And if he can't get in the positions for him to build up enough offensive momentum, I don't see the defensive intensity that I think I need to see from him, which I then think affects his game offensively. I think him guarding Kawhi, I give him his credit. He did an impossible task. He guarded a guy that went out and gave everybody on your team 35. Like individually.
40, not 35.
No. I mean literally individually.
Okay.
A game with Tobias guarding him, 30-35. Ben, 30-35. Jimmy, 30-35. Whole team, 30-35. Like he gave a whole ass
team. The game winner over Embiid.
39.
The series winner over
39.
Embiid.
He gave everybody on the team as buckets. And you was the main one there getting buckets taken on you.
No, that was for the 41 ball. For the 40 ball.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that shot gave him 41 points.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
41 points. What? No. Get all that man points in there. That shot gave him 41 points. A smooth 41.
Oh, yeah, 41. I'm sorry. He took 39 field goal attempts. That's what I was thinking about. But
the issue with trading Ben Simmons is that his contract makes it hard for you to trade him.
Why?
Because he's still in his rookie deal. So that's only like $10 million. To get anything of equal, like, I think a good person for them to be able to, at least to try to inquire about would be maybe inquiring about Mike Conley. But the issue with Mike Conley is, I think Mike Conley getting paid $30 million, Ben getting 10.
Yeah.
And if you want to re-sign, well, you got Joel there, you got Jimmy there, you got Tobias there.
Yeah, and
I don't know what Tobias gonna get on his.
JJ also not doing a sign and trade to go to Memphis.
He's not, and also like and JJ coming up for like a contract. Now I think that Tobias served Philly well because he cost himself a lot of money. Yeah, Tobias cost himself a lot of money.
He's not a max player anymore
at all.
At best, he
$100 million.
At
best 100.
At best, he's getting 4 years, $94 million.
Exactly. 100 is maybe like the highest you can go for Tobias. Anything above 100 is you grossly overpaid for him. So I think that he did himself a favor. So I think that maybe you could work something out where you could, get. I mean, I don't know who else you would package. I don't really. I mean, Boban's contract probably running out. I'm not sure, but I think like that would be a good trade. The issue with trading Ben is that is again his contract is so little.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's try to go and trade machine.
I mean, well, if you give him the extension over the summer and then you pull a Blake and you trade him before the season.
But you gotta wait. I think it's like until like December or like January if you sign somebody. You can't just trade him immediately.
They traded Blake in December?
It was January. That's why it was so fucked up. See, that man went from LA to Detroit in the middle of January. I'm sure it was like
bro, I'm playing
2K.
I'm like using the Mavericks, bro. I saw the Pistons roster for next year. I'm like, damn, pray for Blake, man. They put that man face next to Dr. Martin Luther King, G.
And then traded that man in January.
Bamboozled.
Before King Day.
Bamboozled.
Was it King Day when he got traded? What day did Blake Griffin get traded?
I don't know. He got bamboozled either way. But I will say this, Jerry West is a wizard. The only sucky part is now that Kawhi just won that game with his team, he might stay. But if I'm Kawhi, I'm not staying.
No, I'm not staying. Here's why. You trying to get me hurt again. He had to do way too much, bro. Way too much. And I ain't really like that. Again, what's gonna hurt them against Milwaukee, I think, personally, is the fact that they still haven't established a third scorer.
They don't have one.
They do. Gasol.
No, they don't.
Give the ball to Gasol. Literally, every time they gave the ball to Gasol in this series, he either got fouled or scored. Every time. Even today, remember when they gave it to him, I think.
Against who? Tobias?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the next series, he's going to have Giannis. He's going to have Ilyasova guarding him.
That's fine.
Huh?
He can't do a goddamn drop
He's going to have Brooke Lopez
He can't
on him.
do it,
He's not what he was. He's not what he was.
Look, I don't think. Look,
He's
I don't.
not what he
look,
was.
I don't expect Marc Gasol to go out there and give me 20 a night, but he could give me 14 to 16. He can't give me 14 to 16 points.
What did he average in that series? Do you know? We're doing this directly after the game, by the way.
Literally
so y'all
directly
getting,
after the game.
Like literally, Kawhi hit the shot, and he called his man Kawhi Jordan. But I meant what I said. Kawhi, his package is a little bit more, is more unstoppable than Michael Jordan.
He averaged 9, G.
9?
9.
Yeah.
And he scored what today?
He's not going to fare any better against the Bucks.
But no,
though.
he only took, look, his total shot attempts in total was 47. Serge Ibaka shot the ball more than Marc Gasol. And this is before today's game, and I'm sure it's the same.
It's not going to get better versus the Bucks.
I'm saying.
Gasol might get ran off the floor. The thing about Al Horford is large enough and mobile enough to be able to play with pace. And even when the game speeds up, you never see Al Horford get run off the floor. And what you saw versus, with Giannis was that Giannis just overpowered them. Marc Gasol, Ibaka, and Siakam aren't gonna overpower Giannis, and that's what that's no. That's no.
They can make it difficult.
No. So I think Kawhi. If I'm Kawhi, I'm like, yo, if we get to the finals still, like I've been telling everybody, if we get to the finals, I'm gonna stay. If we don't get to the finals, I'm out of here. And I don't think that they're gonna get to the finals. And we're gonna talk about that. I want to talk about the Warriors Rockets in a minute. But I think
the most disgusting performance by a team I've ever seen in my life.
But I think that Kawhi deserves his credit. I'm not gonna take throw no shade in his way. I'm not gonna make no disrespectful jokes. I'm not gonna say that Klay is better than him, although
he was wild for saying it in first place. Klay not hitting that shot.
Huh?
Klay not hitting that shot. Klay not hitting that shit, G.
Yes, he is.
First of all, he got to dribble to do it.
Huh?
He got to dribble to do it.
So what?
He not hitting that shot.
He can hit that shot.
Embiid swatting that shit clean out of bounds.
He can hit that shot.
Embiid swatting that shit clean out of bounds.
Klay Thompson probably got the same wingspan Kawhi Leonard got.
So?
Which means he gonna be able to get the shot up.
And he gonna miss the fuck out of it.
No, he not.
He got to, first of all, he got to dribble over there in the corner first.
So what? He's running to his right. He's a right-handed player.
And get that
running
shit
to his right, square up, give me that.
Square up?
Klay
It was square?
Huh?
It was, first of all, you gotta see how much Kawhi elevated first. Then turn his body in the air. No, G.
Yes.
No,
but
G.
no, Klay would hit that. Klay's
question.
body tactician.
Question.
Like no, he's a footwork king like Kawhi.
And that's gonna get swatted out of bounds.
Nah. And even what Klay did versus them Rockets, and still, give me Klay.
Stop. Okay, so in terms of, because we had this discussion, well, slightly, in terms of greatest shots in NBA history, where would you rank this Kawhi Leonard game winner?
It's better than the Elo shot.
Okay.
That's about it. Wherever you rank that Jordan over Craig Elo in the second round, that's better. Period. What is better than the Elo shot?
No, the Elo shot was first round.
First round?
First round.
Okay. First round, yeah, but still, you think about how high in your mind that Elo shot is.
I think this is
in most people's mind, that shot is like a top 10 shot. So if that's a top 10 shot, Kawhi just hit probably a top 7 shot. I think Dame hit a top 6 shot. Yeah, because that Dame shot to me was better than that Elo shot. The man hit the shit and then waved goodbye.
That Dame shot is one of the greatest shots. I think that this is. I'm trying to think. I mean, you got Kyrie's is up there. I mean, as far as a shot, like just
Kyrie,
a shot.
you got when Bird. I mean, when whoever stole the ball and threw it was Bird stole the ball and threw it to Dennis Johnson, right?
Yeah, that.
You got
Mike over.
You got Mike over Byron Russell, which is to me is the greatest shot in NBA history.
I agree. You got Magic on the hook. The hook shot joint.
Yeah, I'm not
the hook shot joint. I think that gotta be up there. It wasn't a game winner, but the AI Ty Lue is one of the greatest shots in NBA history.
No, stop that.
G, come on,
the
G.
Moment after
he
the
stepped
shot.
over that man, G.
That ain't got nothing to do with the
shot. But
shot.
no way, G. That shot did come in overtime, G. You gotta think the Lakers hadn't been beat up until that moment, and they did that. They did get their
4
ass
games
beat.
in a row after.
But
I mean, we'll have 2-3 games in a row after that.
4 games.
Oh yeah, it was game 1.
Game 1. They came in, stole the game, they got smoked up after
4 games in a row. Bye.
The John Stockton in the conference finals to send the Jazz to the finals.
Okay.
That's up there. But now this is Def top 10. 100% top 10.
Yeah. Steph Curry over PJ Tucker falling out of bounds.
No, stop it. No.
Not top 10, top 20.
No.
Yes.
No.
Top 20. Yeah. Steph Curry hit him with the.
No. Okay, look.
Get out of here.
I want to like it.
You gonna hate now?
First of all, I want to say this.
All right, I'm gonna let you. Hold on one second. Can I just say something? Now I'm gonna let you rant for as long as you want to rant. I just want to say, Steph Curry, I appreciate you dropping your Hulu show or your Facebook Watch show, whichever platform it's on, and actually deciding to go out and hoop after you drop the show. Because if you would have got your ass balled up and it would have been a game 7 today and you would have got your ass balled up again, I might have had to have some questions. We would have been on here having a dialogue, and my face right now would be a lot different. But once again, shout out to the greatest chokers in NBA history, Chris Paul and James Harden. And I have nothing else to say other than, I told you so. Go ahead.
I've had a couple days to decompress. I know some of you guys might have saw our stream that we did right after the game, but the Rockets played.
Can you pass me that stuff?
The Rockets played the most embarrassing, disgusting, despicable, terrible. Give me some more words, bro. Can you give me some more words? Terrible. Where are we? Downtrodden, treacherous. Fucking. They played one of the worst basketball games I have ever seen.
They played 2 of the worst basketball games. Well, they played 6 quarters of the worst basketball games.
No, one.
6 quarters.
6 quarters, yes.
6 quarters. Because once Kevin Durant got hurt, it should have been a wrap.
Of the worst basketball game I have ever seen. Break it down. Let's take it all the way back to game 3. Game 3, KD gets hurt. So many things I saw today. You know, people talk about the basketball guys. I think basketball is a very fair sport. Even you see the Blazers Nuggets game. Rodney Hood go down. You know what happens next? Torrey Craig fucks up his finger. Now he's out the game for 15 minutes.
I mean, yeah, but Torrey Craig was
but hold on.
Shout out to Evan Turner, who came up big. Evan Turner scored 10 in the fourth quarter.
But Torrey Craig was on Dame for most of the game, and I think that was when. After that, I think that's when Dame was really in the process of taking control of the game, and I think that's when he really seized control once he went down and that man wasn't on him anymore. And also, I think that because Torrey Craig hurt his finger, I don't know if he wanted to be as aggressive with getting his hands in there after after that.
True.
So you do all this talking last year, Chris Paul, all of this, whatever. KD get hurt, same situation. KD get hurt, KD go out. It's a 2-point lead at that point.
Yeah.
You supposed to be foaming at the mouth. You supposed to be, and I didn't see that. You go out here, you lose this game. Now look, when they lost this game, I knew the series was over. I said they blew it. They blew a chance. The reason I said it is, even if you do win game 6, I say a lot of shit about that man, Steph Curry. But Steph Curry will die on the basketball court before he allows you to walk into the last game of Oracle and shut the lights out.
I mean, he told Chris Paul to
I felt Chris Paul. That was funny
Chris
as
Paul
fuck.
can't play on his court no more.
But look. That man would die on the basketball court before he allows you to shut the lights out. So the whole time, whatever I said, they got to beat him in 6. They got to beat him in 6. It can't be 7. They got to beat him in 6. They had an opportunity to beat them in 6 games. So we get to game 6, right? Now, granted, I'm thinking, you know what, they probably going to lose this game, but I want to see how it happens. From the opening tip, Harden gets 7 free throws in the first quarter. Missed 3 of them.
Small game James back in the building.
James Harden shoots. Let me find the exact percentage. I want to find the
Usually I'm the one ranting about them. I'm kind of glad I get to just not say nothing. Go ahead.
I want to find the very exact percentage. On the season, James Harden
I'm trying to trade Ben Simmons, by the way. I'm literally on ESPN trade machine.
James Harden shoots 87.9% for the free throw line.
It's impossible to
In
trade
Game
him.
6, James Harden shot 58.3% from the free throw line. Out of all the things that could go wrong, G, yo shit, free throws, you can control that, G. You get what you want, G. KD not here. Steph Curry get 3 fouls in the first quarter. Wasn't even 2. 3 fouls. No, 3 fouls first half. He ain't even there. When you was talking about the man playing bad, what I say to you? I was like, he ain't even shooting the ball. I said, I don't have it. I said,
but then when he's in foul trouble, he's not playing well to me.
But look. What I'm saying is this. How are you tied? They had a lineup, if I'm not mistaken, it was Kevon Looney, Quinn Cook, I think it was Draymond Green, Livingston, and Clay. Somebody on the court. And you losing track of Clay around screens.
Yeah, you can't trade Ben Simmons. Go ahead.
And you losing track of Clay around screens. How? You got one job. They can't score. Gee, like, they lost to a team that they clearly had outmanned. The Warriors weren't good. They didn't play good once. Tell me a game in which you think the Warriors play good. You watch a lot of Warriors, but tell me a game in which you think they play good.
Game 5 and Game 6 because they won both of those games and they needed to.
They were mediocre in both games. In both games.
Win.
They didn't play a single good game.
Houston Rockets ain't shit.
Then, right? First half. Only reason they in the game is because offensive rebounds. Gee, get the rebounds.
Not the offensive rebounds. No.
Get the rebounds.
Offensive rebounds. Get the rebounds. G. You got to get the rebounds, bro.
No, but G.
Do you
want it?
But G, do you want it, G? Do you want it, G?
Do you want it,
Do you
G?
want it, G?
Like, look, bro.
Do you want to win?
Look, bro. Out of everything we saw in all the Game 7s, people made mental mistakes. People did all of that. You know, the Nuggets missed, I think it was like, 13 straight threes at a point in time. Philly had, they had
the
mistakes.
Nuggets only hit 2, but continue.
Philly had mistakes, but there was never a point in time which I questioned, do you want it?
How do you want it?
I'm questioning how bad you want it. You know y'all small. You know that. Rebound, G. The man Steph, 0 points at halftime, right? When you walk in the locker room, if I'm Coach D'Antoni, hey guys, Steph only took 4 shots. When he walked back out this motherfucker, he probably gonna shoot the ball. The man can shoot. Why does he even have the ability to take 9 threes in one half?
For the culture.
Guard him.
Shout out to this man.
Gee, the very last play. The very last play, right? If you look at it, Eric Gordon, there's a video for this? Yo, are you serious?
Yeah. Shout out to that man, Lil Bum.
Yo, this song is...
Hey. Guess what? All you Steph Curry haters, he won.
Listen. Like, look.
He won.
To me, this game is more about Houston than about the Warriors. I like the Warriors, whatever, Steph, whatever. Like, I honestly, I wasn't that impressed by Golden State. I was more disappointed and enraged by what I saw out of Houston. There is no possible way if Houston plays anything like themselves, they supposed to lose that game. G, the man come out, the fucking very last play when he doing the dribbling shit and hit the shot over PJ Tucker. If you look at it, Eric Gordon is in the middle, not guarding nobody. What are you doing? Double this man. You losing track. The other 3 when he come up after I think Draymond thought he was. I think PJ thought he was gonna slip the screen. G, just trap Steph. G, if they give it to Draymond, go ahead. G.
I wish I could sit here and act like I'm
G.
interested in talking about this, but they're losers. I told you they was gonna lose all season long.
Look,
I told you small game James. Why I do?
Wait.
I mean, go ahead. You continue talking. They come here to see you talking away. Go ahead.
They didn't even follow the analytics. G. You get a 3-on-1 break. Gerald Green leading it. PJ, first of all, PJ, you not a wing shooter.
Yeah. You go ahead. You continue your rant. I'm gonna go and do something for I'll be back in 2 minutes.
You not a wing shooter.
Go to the bathroom, wash my hands.
You not a wing
cold
shooter.
Water on my face.
Go to the corner. I swear to God, I didn't see. I watched This season, the Rockets played. I want to say probably played like almost 100 games. I probably saw at least 70 of them. I saw PJ Tucker take wing threes maybe 30 times all year. Go to the corner. Then you running with Eric Gordon on the other side. Pass the ball to EG. Now look, now Gerald Green passed it to PJ. He reset the offense. I didn't have an issue with that. But then what happens next is fucking treacherous, and I just don't understand. You pass it back to Gerald Green, and then Gerald Green takes a mid-range shot. The analytics don't say do that. Y'all don't do that. The analytics don't say do that. The play when Clay hit the three. Chris Paul, he rotates to Iggy. I understand Iggy had a good game. I understand Iggy was hitting threes. But the analytics don't say do that. You didn't even follow your scheme. I was watching the press game conference. Chris Paul said, actually, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play what the man said. Because this is exactly how I felt when they lost that game. This is how I felt.
It's a blur now. We lost, and that's stupid.
You right. We lost, and that's stupid. That is stupid. That don't make no
I know they love to hear it, but you won't get me kicked out.
I know. We lost, and that's stupid.
Bums.
I just...
Are you done? Literally, like I walked away.
No,
I came back 2 minutes, and literally you still ain't done.
I've just never.
Are you done with your as Stephen A. Smith calls it soliloquies?
I've never been so disappointed in a basketball team as I am the Houston Rockets. There was not at one point in time in that game where I saw that where I saw them come out with the intensity that they should have had. They was playing like they was up 3-2, and they had a game at home. The Warriors was playing like they was down 3-2.
They are.
Huh?
They are. They had 5 of them. They down 2 of them. They down 3. They down. They got 3 of the 2. So it's like we ain't got no time to play.
There was a point in time in which there was Quinn Cook, Sean Livingston, Draymond Green.
Didn't you just say this?
No, because and fucking Jordan Bell, and you lose the game, G. When the last time you seen Jordan Bell get minutes, G?
Talk about something else, G. Don't care about this shit. They lost. It's over. Move on. Okay? It ain't the finals. It's the second round. I told you they was gonna get swept. They got lucky as fuck that they did not get swept. They got lucky as hell that they didn't get swept.
They should have won the series. They could have won every game. They didn't put together one good game. And then KD go down, you get everything you want, you don't capitalize.
The rest of the league should be worried that they ain't put together one good game. The rest of the league except for Giannis. Because if I'm Giannis, all I'm thinking is I'm finna smack the shit out of Kawhi and it's a wrap.
And Clay Capella, go get you an offensive game.
That man said he wanted to play that man.
Gee, you said you want to play that man and you come out here and do this? This how you play? It didn't seem like you want to play him in game 6? Gee, right now, if Clay Capella can't dunk the ball, what can he do?
The same thing Ben Simmons can do.
Ben Simmons got more offensive game than him. No. I would not let you sit here and disrespect Ben Simmons like that. Ben Simmons' offensive game, Clint Capella wishes he had the offensive game Ben Simmons had. Wishes.
They about the same.
No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not.
Yes, the
fuck at least Ben Simmons can do some shit besides dunk.
You do good though.
If you get the ball and tell Ben Simmons do a hook shot, he can do a goddamn hook shot.
You off them Zans with that lean.
It ain't about the same.
You all that soldier. If you believe that, you wildin'.
I'm not wildin'.
You're wildin'.
Don't disrespect Ben Simmons like that.
You're wildin'.
Don't disrespect Ben Simmons like that.
I'm not disrespecting him, but my son, he was
when the last time you seen Clint Capella score on a basket that wasn't assisted? Lie to yourself.
I don't know, but I don't like the Rockets. This is the whole point of me.
You got people
basking in the glory of their losses. I don't like.
They got people out here questioning the system.
Look at me. You looking at me? I do not like them. No. Look at me. I do not like them. I am glad they lost. You being heard about this does nothing but bring joy to my heart.
It don't make
you being heard about this brings so much joy to my heart. I can't even describe it.
Because it don't make no sense.
It's an undescribable amount of joy that I feel in my heart.
Make no sense.
Like as I was watching the game and watching them, you like, man, they finna lose. They ain't gonna go score no more after this. They never gonna get the lead back. I'm like, yes, they never gonna get the lead back. And you just sit there, arms like this, hand folded. Gee, what is it? Yeah, it don't matter. It's a wrap. Tell him to go home. Bye-bye James Harden. Goodbye Chris Paul. Enjoy shooting on your basketball court because you'll have plenty of time to do that because you won't be playing any more NBA basketball games. CP2, CP2O turned back into CP2O. Small game James became small game James.
If you look at Harden's game, G, he had 35, shot 44% from the field, 40% from 3, had 7 rebounds, had 5 assists, got your 4 steals, had 6 turnovers, whatever, but that's Harden shit. But you shoot 58% from the line, G. You lost by 5. You missed 5 free throws.
I'm looking for James Harden championships. I don't see these motherfuckers nowhere.
Like, G.
I don't see it.
Tuck.
I had Rockets fans.
PJ.
I had Rockets fans in the mentions.
One of my favorite players in the league.
Have you seen James Harden championships?
You made defensive mistakes.
Hey, can I ask you a question? When was the last time James Harden went to NBA Finals?
2012.
Huh?
2012.
Damn. What? Was Avengers out there?
Was it out?
I don't know. Was Avengers out? Let's see. Avengers.
That's a great question. Was
Avengers 1. Avengers 1 2012.
What day though?
They came out May 4th, 2012.
It was out.
So the last time the last time James Harden was in the finals, the Avengers was out. Man, why are we talking about this guy, man? Come on, bro. Come on. I can't find. I don't see this man championships nowhere. I don't see these. I see one finals appearance. Man, get out of here. And you know what? And you know what he did at finals appearance? Went small game James.
Shout out
the
small
game James.
Shout out the Warriors. They won the game.
Small game James.
Again.
Minuscule game James.
Shout out
regular season game James. If he gets that MVP, I'm gonna be so goddamn mad.
Shout out the Warriors. They won the game. Shout out Steph. He played good. I don't think it was a dominant performance. I do not.
Oh yeah. So you said Dame Lillard played better than Steph Curry.
Yes, I think he had a more dominant performance for 48 minutes than what Steph had. Steph just scored. I can't tell you one thing Steph did in that game besides score points. I think Dame affected the game in every which way. I don't even think that they get back into this game if Dame doesn't play good. Dame got the rebounds. Remember, Dame even got the foul when they was in the bonus. I think he got to the line twice in that scenario. Dame
Can I ask you a question?
In the first. What's up?
Did you do your research before you came on to this show?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
I don't think that I think that he scored well. He scored great. But as far as like affecting the game all around, no. I think that Dame would have more of an effect all around on the game than what Steph did in this game. I don't think Steph had a dominant performance. He played good. He shot 45% from the field, 36% from 3. That's technically below what he can do.
What was Dame's plus minus on the game?
8. And Steph's was 8.
I'm sorry, no. 33?
Okay, he scored.
And
10 boards. 10 boards, 8 rebounds.
33 and a half?
10 boards, 8 rebounds.
33 and a half.
10 boards, 8 rebounds.
33 and a half.
He scored well.
33 and a half.
He scored. He scored good.
How many points Dame have?
What was it, 12? 13? It's not, but look, it's not all about scoring.
If the score 33 to 13 to 2K, what you do?
It was
no.
tied at
If the
halftime.
score is 33 to 13 to 2K, what do you do?
What?
Answer the question.
You quit.
So,
but that doesn't even equate what we're talking about.
He dubbed the man by 20 and they won in 6.
What about everything else? What about the steals? What about the rebounds? They was tied at halftime with the man having no points. That's not a dominant performance. The Nuggets, the Blazers don't even get back into this game today if Dame does not play well. Now, granted, he shot like shit. Yes, he did. But there's more things to do on the basketball court than just that. You got he got him in the bonus. He got to the line when they needed it. He got steals when they needed it. They was getting killed. They was getting killed on the offensive board earlier in the series. So what he do? He go out there and get you 10 rebounds. I felt that Dame. And look, I think that even CJ had those points was fucking by design. They was like, yo, we gonna take one person away. All right, we gonna take Dame away. So you know what I'm gonna do? Get my teammates involved.
Where's my bottle at?
I'm gonna get my teammates involved.
Where's my bottle?
I got you.
No,
I don't have it right now, but I got you.
It's convenient how you lost that bet today and didn't show up on the day you lost the bet.
Come on.
No. I know you're good for it. That's not the point. I'm gloating. I'm gloating. I'm not. I'm gloating.
I had to watch
I'm gloating. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm gloating. I'm gloating. I'm not saying that you can't afford the bottle of liquor. I'm saying, where is it? Because I don't see it. You know what I see? I see a winner. I told y'all. Number one,
you got it because of the 4 overtime game. If that shit didn't go in 4 overtime, I definitely would have won that bet.
No, I don't want to hear ifs.
Okay.
Because if ifs was a fifth, we'd all be drunk a long time ago.
I
don't want to hear that.
4 overtime game is what
Number one. called Evan Turner being the X Factor. Some beautiful young lady on the internet, shout out to her. She disagreed with me and was wrong as hell.
I called Rodney Hood being the X Factor. I called the Blazers being in the conference finals.
No, but this is not the point.
Can you give me some credit?
No, I'm gonna give you some credit for that, but that's not the point. Number one, I told you Evan Turner was going to be X Factor. And X Factor is just a variable in which you depend upon at a time situation. In which you...
I think he outplayed Paul Millsap today.
I didn't say for the whole series. I said Steph Curry and I said... I'm sorry. I said Steph Curry and I said Evan Turner. And you said... And you, Tabiso and Joel, looked at me like I had 8 heads. And guess what? In a big game, looked at me crazy. No, he did. I give you credit for the Rodney Hood thing. He did his thing. I'm not upset at that. Number one, I told you that. Number two, I told you Dame and CJ will both average 25 in the series, which they both averaged damn near exactly 25 points per game. Shout out to my man CJ for going out there and hooping. I was wrong when I said Jokic wouldn't get over 30, but in the game winner, he didn't get over 30.
What did he have today? 28?
No, I don't think it was 28. He had...
No, it was 28.
It was 28. He didn't have 30.
Let me be sure. 29, actually.
Okay, he didn't have 30.
It was 29, 12, and 2.
He didn't have 30. He didn't have 30. I also told y'all that you have to depend on Gary Harris and Jamal Murray to outshoot Dame Lillard and Steph Curry. We see what they did in Game 7. They got outshot and they got outplayed in Game 7.
They didn't really get outshot.
Nikola Jokic was out there by himself. Him and Torrey Craig and Paul Millsap was out there by himself. And I also told you that Paul Millsap was going to be the X Factor this series.
Which he was. And I think
he played arguably one of his best playoff series.
Except for today. I think today he got outplayed by Evan Turner. I think Evan Turner outplayed him.
I think he got outplayed by Zach Collins and Evan Turner.
Yeah, both.
But I partially think Jokic a little bit got outplayed by Zach Collins.
I don't think that my issue with Jokic today was, again, it's more to do on the court than score. Yes, he had 29 points, but that doesn't make Jokic Jokic. Jokic is Jokic because he makes people better. I don't think he made anybody better today. I only had one instance. Remember, I think it was about the 2:30 mark when he got that rebound, made that crazy outlet to Gary Harris.
Yeah.
And he got that layup, I think, or he might got a foul, whatever. That play with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That play. That's the only instance in which I thought he made somebody better. He didn't his teammates were 0 for 16, but with you on the court and you being the playmaker you are, that should never even happen. You should miss 16 straight threes because you should create looks for your teammates. I don't think he created good enough looks for his teammates today.
Yeah, so if you Denver, I think that this game, as Mike Malone said in the post game, he thought that this was one of those games. He said, last year when we lost and we didn't get into the playoffs, the guys looked at that as a scenario in which they felt they needed to go out and get better over the summer, and they used it as motivation. I'm not gonna take the opportunity and make this sound as if this was a bad day. We lost. It was unfortunate, but I think that my guys got some great experience, which is basically what he's saying. And
real quick, Dame had 1 turnover. Steph had 4. You want to throw that in and continue?
Steph had 33 points in a half.
He scored well.
How do you live with yourself?
It's more to do on the court to score. I thought he had a more dominant. I thought he controlled the game more. Yeah, he scored. They had 0 points.
He didn't control the game. CJ McCollum controlled the game.
I disagree with that.
That was CJ McCollum's game 6, and you
scored.
No, I'm sorry. That was CJ McCollum's game 7, and somehow you give it that to Dame Lillard.
He scored, but they don't get there without Dame.
How does that make sense?
They don't get there without Dame.
Gave you one of the greatest offensive performances in the second half you've ever seen.
No, he didn't. No, he really didn't. He really didn't. It wasn't. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
33 in the second half ain't a great offensive performance.
No, it wasn't. Again, I was way more. In that game, I am not impressed by anything.
If Kawhi would have gave you 33 in the second half, that would have been the...
Depends on how it happened. Some people say today was one of the greatest offensive performances. I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't.
Some people will say that. It wasn't. Somebody might say that.
And they would be a liar.
Okay.
And I would sit there and show them film of time after time in which he took bonehead shot after bonehead shot.
Steph took bonehead shot after bonehead shot.
Nah, but it's a different thing. In the second half, Steph clicked. Kawhi was terrible for the whole game. He came up clutch moments at the end of the game that kept them within the game and won them the game.
2 and 9 from 3 in the second half. Steph, I don't really think he clicked.
He had 33 points. What the fuck are you talking about?
He played good, yes, but I don't think that was his best game this playoffs. I can name better games.
Kawhi had fine. Take away the 5 points. Kawhi had 28 in the second half this playoffs.
No.
Okay then, so shut up. Stop it.
Actually,
Shut your ass up.
No. Didn't he have 30 in the first half?
I said second half.
On fucking 60% shooting.
Did I say the first half or second half?
That's cool. I just don't like. No, I just like literally. I just wasn't that impressed by what he did.
Like,
he's had better games.
Like this is how he started.
He's had better games.
No. Like this is how he started this, but
he's had better games. I wasn't that impressed. I wasn't. He's had better games.
How do you with a clear?
He's had better games.
This how,
the Rockets played like shit.
Oh yeah. Also, the other reason why Clay is better than Kawhi still. Clay gave you 27 on 20 shots.
I think that was more Clay's game than fucking Steph. He kept them in there. They don't even get there without Clay. And this always happens. They don't even get there without Clay.
2 straight threes to put them up by 6.
And Steph hit Clay hit the dagger at the end. So here we go.
He hit 2 straight threes.
And Clay hit the dagger at the end.
He hit 2 straight threes to put them up by 6.
Okay. And Clay hit the dagger at the end. They came down, hit another shot. Clay hit the dagger at the end.
How does that compute?
Clay hit the dagger at the end.
How does that compute?
Did he not?
He hit 2 straight threes.
And the game still wasn't over
at
yet.
the end of the game.
And the game still wasn't over yet.
To put them up by 6.
And the game still
wasn't
wasn't
over
over
by 2
yet.
possessions.
And the game still wasn't over yet. They came down, hit another shot. And then Clay came down, hit that 3, and it's like, yo, this shit really over with.
You are...
The first half. How much did Clay have in the first half?
top 5
How much did Clay have in the first half?
It don't matter how much he had in the first half.
What the fuck you mean, G? This man get 3 fouls not even on the court to play basketball.
So what? He did it in the second half.
Somebody had to keep him in.
He gave you 33 in the second half.
That's cool.
How do you have
He scored. That's it. All he did was score.
How do you find the time to have 33? I'm sorry. How do you find the time to have problems with 33 in the second half?
I'm not having a problem with it. I didn't say it was a bad game. Everybody is way more impressed by it than I am. I don't think it was a dominant performance. He scored. He didn't dominate the game on all ends. No, he didn't. He did not. I know there's 2 things he did. 2 shots.
See this, and again, here your mic, it works very well. You got.
I know
the
there's
best
2
mic.
shots.
Okay then.
2 shots, G.
Here, I'm turning over a little bit, because like I said, we're not trying to get kicked out of this bitch.
I know there's 2 shots.
But you're wild.
I'm not wild.
You're wild.
I'm not saying it was. Look. Again, I'm not saying he played bad. It's 33. Shout out, bro. I'm saying I am way more disappointed in what the Rockets did than anything the Warriors did. Anything. I was not that impressed by Golden State. They didn't play good.
Okay.
They didn't play good. The Rockets sucked.
Okay.
The man literally scored 0 points at halftime, and it's tied. There was a point they were winning. He wasn't even on the court. He hadn't scored.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
And again,
so Dame Lillard had a better game.
Yes, I think he dominated the game. Not granted, he didn't. He did not score as well. But I think he dominated the game more than what Steph did. Even in the fourth quarter. Remember the 3 he hit off the offensive rebound? Was that not a big shot? Did that not make it a 2-possession game? You want to talk about the possessions?
I feel you. But all right. So let's go ahead and let's switch up the pace a little bit. Let's talk about Frank Vogel, new LA Lakers coach. Jason Kidd is his new
assistant.
Top assistant.
Because they didn't want to outright hire him because he had some issues.
Yeah, he has some. Yeah,
he be wilding.
Yeah, we need those media credentials, so I'm gonna stay away from that. But Lakers fans, since we've last spoken, they've had a weak ass protest. Which
first of all, I want to say no, like the offices aren't at the Staples Center. G, it's in El Segundo. Like, why are you at? Like, nobody's gonna hear you, G. You're just on the news. Your voice did not get heard, bro. Like you did. Like you really did not make your presence felt.
No one's gonna hear you, Lakers fans. No one's gonna hear you.
Like literally, like you did not make your presence felt, bro. The offices aren't El Segundo. Actually, let's look up exactly where the Lakers offices are.
I'm not gonna put that on the internet because I don't want because we told them for the Lakers fans to start showing up at El Segundo. But with that being said, I think that it's a solid hire. I think that Vogel is gonna do well with LeBron.
By the way, this is where their offices is. Look at this. Look at what this is.
In UCLA. Okay, that makes sense.
You went downtown to the Staples Center. Your voice did not get heard, bro.
You a whole ass hour away.
They did not feel your English, bro. They did not feel you, G. They did not. Your voice did not get heard, bro.
Jeannie Buss was eating a bagel.
Jeannie Buss was eating a bagel, drinking a smooth Starbucks Frappuccino. She did not give one fuck about anything y'all was doing. You did not make her day any harder.
All you did was make whoever was working security at Staples.
I'm saying, G, you made motherfuckers at Tom Urban mad as hell. They mad as hell, bro. You know they all went over there, got mad faded, then went over there. Like, come on, bro. But Frank, I mean,
Tom Urban had to open up early.
Motherfuckers over there at Yard House.
This is LeBron's fault.
Yo.
I blame LeBron.
Like,
if LeBron didn't come to this team, we wouldn't be here because they would have barely made the playoffs, and we would have had no expectations. So Luke would have had one more season, and he would have got fired after next season. We wouldn't be talking about this. LeBron ruined the Lakers, man. I'm sorry, G. Literally, what did I put on that? We had a podcast. Literally, it was titled "LeBron Don't Come to LA." Don't come to the Lakers.
Yeah, but I said that though. Huh? I think that like I said that. You said no come.
No, I said don't come to the Lakers. We don't need you.
Are you sure about that?
I said yes. I said he was gonna ruin Lonzo. I said he was gonna ruin Lonzo. Don't come to the Lakers. They don't need you. Look, we might have both said it. But don't.
My thing with Frank Vogel is like, look, the last time Frank Vogel had a decent team, he was in the conference finals every year. Well, not every year, but a couple years. Did they go once or twice with the Pacers?
I can't remember. When Derrick Rose got hurt, they went once. I think maybe once.
Well, anyway, last time he had a decent team, he had a conference finals appearance.
Yeah.
So I think Frank Vogel, if nothing else, is respected. He did also compete against LeBron, so maybe LeBron respects him.
He competed against LeBron. Ooh, spooky.
I mean, look. At least I think that he respects him.
That's spooky.
So, and then people talk about, well, what he do with the Magic. Well, yeah, the Magic was hurt. Remember, Vukovic broke his hand. Aaron Gordon was hurt. Jonathan Isaac, I don't even think played the whole year for the most part. So that's like, people say, yeah, it's the same Magic team this year, but yeah, the Magic team this year was much healthier than what the Magic team last year was when he was the coach. So I'm not going to really give him shit for what he did in Orlando. And again, I don't think so much for the... And also, I like the kid hire. Mm-hmm. I think that's a perfect guy to work with Lonzo every day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just even
Lonzo's
think like
gonna be incredible next year.
I mean, like even just if you look at like their first 2 years in the league, it's kind of comparable between Lonzo and Jason Kidd.
Yeah. Damn. I'm trying to find that LeBron episode where we both said no.
So yeah, I mean, I don't mind the hire. Like again, I think that for the Lakers it's just about health and about getting better. If guys still gonna get like hurt, then it don't matter who the coach.
I think it's about trying to lure Jimmy Butler away from Philadelphia if you can. Daniel Belts, I'm finally on the same train. I agree with you. I'm not upset at Jimmy. If you do go get Jimmy, you still need to go and try to find some other shooting off season. I think that they need to see who's available. Try to see if they, maybe sign give you a couple guys. I think Steph Curry is gonna be a free agent. I will try and go and get Steph Curry, a guy like Wayne Ellington off the bench. Try and go get another guy that can maybe be, like a stretch shooter. I think they tried to do that with Muscala and Bullock. It didn't work out. Tell KCP, sayonara. We'll see you later. Have fun. Stay out of trouble.
Jeremy Lamb, I think was a guy they could look at as well.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin, I think could be a guy that they could potentially.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin for the bench. I just think they need more shooting, more playmakers more playmakers that can be able to make wide open shots. And I think that Frank Vogel needs to institute an offense that doesn't solely revolve around LeBron James and Brandon Ingram holding the basketball. I think if you have Jason Kidd and LeBron James, you utilize your young Jason Kidd, that's Lonzo Ball, and LeBron James, and you put the ball in their fucking hands and get the ball out of Ingram's hands. Turn Ingram into more of a... I think Ingram would thrive more in kind of the type of role, like I said, that Rodney Hood is playing for this Portland Trailblazers team versus the Nuggets. Like if that was Rodney Hood's role every day to just come in. No, it's not though. Because he holds in that Luke Walton offense, he was playing point guard. I need you to come in, get on the block, go to work, create for other people, get rebounds, play good defense. That's not what he's asked to do. He's asked to be a second scorer and main ball handler or tertiary ball handler. I think he needs to be like fourth in line in terms of who's handling the ball. LeBron first. Actually, I think Lonzo first. LeBron second. Whoever's the new guy, and then Ingram. And then Kuzma. Because I think Kuzma is going to be a guy where he's going to start at power forward regardless of who comes. It just depends on who's going to come that's going to be better than Ingram that'll take Ingram out of that spot. Unless nobody comes. And then from that perspective, I still think that you try to go out and get shooters. And you see if you can. Shooters in the center. I wouldn't mind seeing D Rose in LA. As a backup point guard. I would much rather D Rose in LA as a backup point guard on the Lakers, or As a backup point guard on the Lakers,
I like Caruso, and I think you might have to like pay a little bit for D Rose. And I actually like Caruso.
Yeah, 2K got D Rose potentially making $10 to $16 million this year.
He could probably make $10 to $16 million. Like he played great. $10 million, he can get $10 million. Like you trying to tell me some team like Indiana wouldn't give him $10 million?
No.
They could use the D Rose. You know, Collison contract is up. And I think Corey Jones' contract might be up too.
Okay, I'm not.
They could use the D Rose.
Yeah, I mean it's not
especially with Oladipo. You don't know what's gonna happen with Oladipo.
I mean
you know how
D-Rose
he's
a
gonna come
family
back.
man now. He's a family man now.
It's by the crib, not far away.
I feel him.
So I mean, again, like, and also I like Kid being there because I think with LeBron you need basketball minds, so you need minds that he respect. Because LeBron knows so much about the game, you can't. But like Jason Kidd is a guy where it's like he can look at LeBron like, nah, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like
I'm
you
Jason
did that
Kidd.
wrong. Yeah,
you did that
and
wrong.
And even if Frank Vogel says that LeBron's like, nah, Kid can be
like,
LeBron,
nah, you
chill.
did that wrong. Like I'm Jason Kidd, bro.
Yeah.
Like I took the
kind of the Damon Jones of Frank Vogel's Ty Lue.
Yeah, but even better than Damon Jones.
Yeah, I mean,
Damon Jones is. I think Damon Jones also like he's like on some like homie shit. Like yo, like fucking, I was your vet when you came into the league. So like, listen to me, bro. But like Jason Kidd is like, no, I'm Jason Kidd. I'm one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Yeah,
I know you know a lot about the
10.
game, but I've done my thing too.
Not
bro.
better than Kyrie.
Huh?
Not better than
You're
Kyrie.
wild. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Still, until next season, I'm not gonna say his full name on the show. I'm just gonna and I'm gonna choke because that's what happens.
I guess
unless he signs to the Bulls.
What?
Which I know won't happen, but whatever.
Okay.
That's a Bulls fan in me. Y'all just you see.
Nobody Bulls fans don't think people gonna sign with them.
So what? What if Kyrie went to the Bulls?
Why?
Because it would be some Kyrie Irving shit.
No, it wouldn't.
It would be.
That
would be fire though.
That's a hilarious backcourt.
No, it's not. You wanted Kemba to go there?
Nah, it'd be fire.
Kyrie, Zach
fire
LaVine,
backcourt. I'm watching
Otto
every
Porter,
single game.
Larry Marketing,
I might
Wendell
move back
Carter
home
Jr.
for a month. I might move back to Chicago for a month. I'm dead ass serious. Move back to Chicago for a month. I'm coming home.
Go cover the team.
If Kyrie go to the Bulls, I'm coming home, G.
I'm coming
home, G. You brought me back.
LeBron with Cleveland.
You brought me back. I'm coming home.
Cleveland, I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
But all right, cool. So let's switch it up and let's go ahead and let's move to the Western Conference Finals matchups.
We got what we wanted. We got what we all needed.
Warriors versus Blazers.
We got what we all needed.
Yeah.
My only prediction is that first of all they're gonna lose in 6, but it depends. If as in the Blazers, they can take them 7. Maybe. The thing about it is Rodney Hood just got hurt, which sucks. I think Rodney Hood hyperextended his knee.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be. I think he might. He might miss the conference finals, or at least a good amount of it, and be rendered pretty much ineffective. Throughout this conference final. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah.
And that even thins their bench a little bit more. If Boogie if Boogie comes back, they have no chance. Whatever.
True.
KD, I don't know how many minutes he's gonna play when he comes back. Cause like you had a calf strain. I don't think this is gonna unleash you to playing like 45 minutes off the calf strain. I don't think so. But it to me it just depends like the like backcourt matchup. If Dame can outplay Steph, and if CJ can outplay, I think Dame.
Steph is gonna average 30 in the series.
I think Dame will average 30.
Nah, Dame's good. Dame didn't average 30 versus the Nuggets.
Yeah, but
because occasionally you can put Iggy on Dame. Because you don't really need to. You can technically hide Steph if you want to on Mo Harkless. I mean, they would try to put Mo Harkless in the paint, but if Mo Harkless in the paint is going to beat you in a series versus the Warriors, be my guess.
I think that Iggy got to take CJ.
Nah.
Because the reason being is because
Clay on CJ.
Yeah, but even looking
Clay's
at what
length and athletic.
Yeah, but even looking at what Lou did to Clay, and even looking at what Kyrie did to Clay, CJ is in that level of shiftiness. CJ is almost as shifty and not. He's not as good of a shot creator as Kyrie, but he's one of the best shot creators in the league. So I think you put Iggy on him and you put Clay on Dame. But my thing is this.
Honestly, if I'm Steve Kerr, I might put Iggy back on the bench as a 6th man, and I would probably start Livingston as the shooting guard and put Clay as small forward.
Then there's somebody averaging 30. G.
No, it's
Dame gonna average 30.
No, they not. Because I just want to bring Iggy off the bench and be fresh, so that way, if I need to at any given time, I can switch him between Dame and CJ. And I think that if Sean Livingston starts the game, if he's getting cooked early, we can immediately come from off the bench to Iggy. Iggy's used to starting. He's also an older guy. He just played 6 tough games versus the Rockets and James Harden. He might need a rest. I'm gonna have Bogut Canner got one arm. You got Myers, Leonard, and Collins. I don't think Myers, Leonard, and Collins are going to outplay Draymond the way he's been playing this season. So I think if you start the game with Steph Curry, Sean Livingston at the 2, Clay at the 3, Draymond at the 4, and Bogut at the 5, I think that gives you the opportunity to be able to match Portland, who loves to play their bench. And I don't think they're going to shorten up their rotation. So I still think they're going to wind up going somewhere in between to like 7 to 10 deep. So I still think even though Rodney Hood's hurt, you still gonna wind up getting more Evan Turner, Steph Curry, Myers Leonard. I'm sorry. I keep calling him Seth Curry, and Zach Collins. That's 9. But Rodney Hood, that's a 10 deep rotation. So now it probably shortens to 9. So if that shortens to 9, and it's also still going to be Ramadan during this series, which means Canner during before sundown can't drink or eat anything. So that means that he's going to be a little bit more limited in terms of energy. You could even see it in the game versus Denver. He wasn't hustling to get up the court. He was taking his time. He
didn't set a single screen in the first half.
How could he? You playing a full NBA game with no water.
No, I mean like started. He didn't set a single screen. That's also why Dame was struggling to start off.
No, Dame was struggling to start off because he was getting his ass clamped up by Torrey Craig.
Even
CJ McCollum didn't get clamped up by Torrey Craig. No.
Let me talk. Wait, real quick.
CJ got clamped up by Torrey Craig?
No, but listen, CJ, this is why I say CJ is a better scorer than Dame. I think CJ is more shifty than Dame and is better with creating his shot than Dame is. CJ don't really need a screen. I think Dame still somewhat needs a screen to be effective.
If CJ's a better scorer than Dame, then trade Dame and keep CJ and put CJ at point guard.
No, because I think Dame Lillard is a better point guard than CJ could ever dream to be.
Okay, well, you know what you do? You call up Portland.
You call up Portland?
If you the 76ers, hey, I got a guy named Ben Simmons. Don't you want to give me Dame Lillard? I give you him.
How, G? Huh? How you gonna make that work, G?
I'm gonna sign and trade Tobias Harris.
I'm straight.
Why?
I'm straight.
Why?
I love
if you Portland, you can wind up getting Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris. What?
I'm straight.
You're wild as hell.
I'm straight.
You're wild as hell.
I'm straight.
That means 2 years down the line, your starting lineup could be Ben Simmons, CJ McCollum, whoever the fuck at the small forward.
I'm straight.
What?
I like
Tobias Harris and Zach Collins at center. You're wild. You're wild. You're wild.
Look.
And Nurkic, I forgot Nurkic is 26. Actually, your starting lineup, you could take Tobias, put him back at the 3, which is where I think he belongs, and you could run Ben Simmons.
I'm not trading Dame unless Dame asks for a trade. Unless Dame tell me, hey, bro, I want to go, I'm not trading Dame. I'm not trading Dame.
I trade him.
For what Dame means to that community. Yeah, but Dame is more of a show than what Ben Simmons could ever dream to be, especially in this NBA. Ben Simmons not pulling from no fucking well. What the fuck he doing?
Yeah, but you've seen...
Who would you rather watch?
Yes.
Dame Lillard or
but next year,
Ben Simmons?
But next year, if you're the Blazers, do you think you're getting to the conference finals?
Possibly. You get everybody back healthy. You stay healthy. You keep the team together. Possibly.
LeBron got year 2 in the West.
Possibly. You got a shot if you get everybody back healthy.
The back is hot. He gonna be playing again.
I understand that. If you get everybody
Jimmy
back,
probably gonna come out west.
I understand that. If you get everybody back healthy,
Kawhi
you got a real shot.
Come out west.
I understand that. If you got everybody back healthy,
the Kings gonna be better.
The Kings not gonna be able to fuck with. They're not gonna be able to fuck with the Blazers. Look, I feel you, but if everybody come back better and everybody come back healthy, and you can still retain this, like yes. But I think the one thing you have to watch for in this series is I'm gonna actually play Steph Curry a lot of minutes, and I'm telling him get your brother. It sounds funny, but I'm gonna tell him get your brother. If anybody on planet Earth can have a potential chance of slowing a man down, it's your own brother. Get your brother. And Steph's actually a good defender. I think that today his toughness and physicality.
Game 7.
Listen, in Game 7, I think that his toughness and physicality set the tone for the Blazers. Maybe he came in, pushed Jamal Murray. He agitated Will Barton. I think and even Steph said that Steph is a better defender than what he is. I've noticed Steph is a really good defender.
Steph was Charles Oakley.
Huh? I mean, no, but I think that Steph needs to have a good series, especially if Rodney Hood's not going to be available. I think that Steph needs to hit shots and play some really, really good defense and chase his brother around and make him work. And I think that Dame would just be motivated. I mean, like, look, last year at Oracle, I mean, Dame's from Oakland. I'm sure that this is a place that he's grown up. This is something
you're serious.
I'm dead serious. I think that this is something that he's grown up. I think that he's looking forward to this. Now, granted, I don't think that they're gonna win the series, but I think that the Blazers can make it a series. The only thing I'm really worried about is Cantor when dealing with getting all those screens. I'm worried about that, especially with the shoulder. But yeah, I think the Blazers can make it a series. I think that Dame could come out here and average about 30. I think CJ could average about 25, and we see where it goes from there. 25 or 24.
Warriors in 5. Light work. Light work.
I'm gonna go 6.
Warriors in 5.
Unless everybody's healthy.
Warriors in 5. I think that the Warriors win the first 2 games at Oracle. I think that Portland wins game 3 in Portland. They lose game 4 in Portland. They lose game 5 in Golden State. The Warriors then rest up and have Kevin Durant back for the NBA Finals fully rested. And also the best part about that is if you're Toronto, you don't really have that much tape to scout of him in the Western Conference Finals. If I'm the Warriors, I really, after these first 2 games, if we're up 2-0, I'm not bringing Kevin Durant back maybe until the last game of the series, which would be game 5. And that's just to catch a little bit of a rhythm. Other than that, we playing in the finals, big fella. And we'll see, and we'll make sure you nice and ready for Giannis. And hopefully, if the boogeyman comes back, we'll see. But I don't believe them boogie rumors. I think the boogie rumors is a ploy for them to help him to continue to keep his money stock where it's supposed to be. I think that kind of they went into it with the equal understanding of like we don't plan to retain you unless you get hurt, in which we'll do right by you, but also we want to help you get your money and get your stock and your value back up. I restarted the Mavericks franchise on 2K, and Boogie got a 4-year $131 million from the Knicks. I'm sorry, $131 million deal from the Knicks.
It always happens. I've done it like 3 times. It happens a lot.
It's like no. And it's to current, so that means the man still had the quad injury. His man's rating on 2K is still an 89.
I'm gonna actually go out on a limb and say the Blazers steal game 1. I think that I look again. I have faith in Dame. I trust in Dame Lillard, and I just think that with it being the last year at Oracle and also playing against Steph, like Dame has even said like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that Dame playing against Steph, everybody says he's the best PG in the league, and everybody kind of looks at Dame like the not as good version of Steph. Playing in Oracle for the last time, playing in Oakland for the last time. I think that Dame want to come out here and put on the show. So I'm going to say the Blazers come out here and steal game 1. I think they'll lose the next 3, then maybe win the game. But I think they'll come out here and steal game 1.
Look, the only way that the Blazers win this series is if Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum both average 30 points this series, which is not going to happen. They won me a bottle. Shout out to my man CJ.
I think Aminu has to finally play well too. Aminu has been awful this playoffs.
Aminu doesn't matter. He's irrelevant.
I know, but he's been bad.
Draymond Green is the greatest equalizer for most front court players, and Aminu is average at best. One of my favorite players in the league to watch. Average at best.
He got to play.
Draymond is going to make light work of Al-Farouq Aminu.
He got to play.
Nah, he's going to make light work.
He got to play.
Nah, he's going to make very, very light work of them. I think that Draymond actually averages a triple-double for the series. I think Steph Curry averages 36 and 5. I think Klay averages 24, 5 and 2. And I think that Iggy, depending upon his role in the series, gives you about 15, 5 and 5, which is his normal 15, 5 and 5. And I think that the X factor in this series to me is going to be Kawhi Leonard, because I think that his energy, if he can match Myers Leonard, Zach Collins, and Enes Kanter when they have him in the game, when Bogut is out of the game, because of the fact that the Warriors don't have many people to defend down low. If he can play well, and if Looney can give me 9 to 10 points in this series and 5 to 6 rebounds a game, I think the Warriors will win this series in 5. If not, at worst, it goes 6. But I think KD will be back by game 3 or game 4. Preferably, I'm trying to sit him, like I said, until game 5 or game 6, because I want him to be ready for the finals.
Question.
But go ahead.
Who should give Kevon Looney money this offseason? Because he getting something from somebody.
The Lakers.
I don't hate that.
Lakers should give Kevon Looney some money.
I don't hate that at all.
They could use him. He plays well. He's like the most mid version of Tim Duncan ever, but it works. He's effective.
He's even shooting a jump shot now.
I mean, he even got the little like bowl. I mean, like the little his leg even touch when he.
Nah, but he's even shooting a jump shot now.
Nah, not for real. Looney reminds me of baby Tim Duncan. I mean, he's nowhere near as good as Tim Duncan.
Looney is my like when I cut on the Warriors, and granted I don't like watching that team play basketball.
You say Looney your favorite player on the Warriors?
Looney and Draymond are my favorite players on the. Well, Looney, Draymond, and KD.
You Looney.
Nah, Looney goes out there, goes about his business, plays hard. He does all the little things pretty much every night.
It's the Bucks versus. All right, but all right, cool. Let's go ahead. So
Bucks,
I'm in
Raptors.
Bucks Raptors. I'm
What
faded
you
right
say?
now. The one thing Sake. It just.
How are you faded?
Cause Sake creeps up on me.
Okay. I need to catch up.
You want some more Sake?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you want to say you want to try?
Bucks Raptors.
Don't drink and drive, by the way.
See, it worries me because everything Kawhi did in that series is not gonna work against the Bucks.
None of what he did in that series is gonna work.
You not about to be out here shooting 39 shots against the Bucks thinking you gonna win. That shit not gonna happen, bro.
You're not about to be playing in the paint in the post.
That's not
them.
gonna happen.
They got guys.
That's not gonna happen. Like I was even watching Kobe's detail, and he was like he thinks Giannis had a chance to be one of the greatest defensive players of all time, and I agree.
He said that?
Yeah, I agree because what he said that he think he needs to watch film with Scottie Pippen. It's like sometimes Scottie would be the defender and the help defense. And he thinks Giannis, just because of his God-given length, can be his situation. Like, yo, you can like play this, and you don't have to you don't need help defense. You can be the help.
But I thought you said that he's not but I thought you said he didn't deserve I thought you said Mitchell Robinson was a better defender than Giannis.
Right now, yeah. Because I think Mitchell Robinson can do that as well. Like, look at Mitchell Robinson's like length. Mitchell Robinson can do that as well. Again, like with everything with Giannis, I'm not that impressed with yet. Because hold on, I still think Giannis has like 4 or 5 more levels to go. We are nowhere near the Giannis that we should get. I want more.
Yeah, but
we are nowhere near the Giannis that we can get.
But we can still appreciate what he is right now.
I feel you.
And right now, he's the best player in the NBA.
No, he's not.
Yes,
he's not the best player in the NBA right now.
Okay, fine. If he's not the best player in the NBA, he's the second best player in the NBA.
No, I think Kawhi Leonard's a better player.
No, Kawhi Leonard's not a better player.
I think Kawhi Leonard's a better player.
No, Kawhi Leonard's not a better player.
I think he's better player.
No, he's not.
I think he's better on both sides of the ball than Giannis is.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No,
I think
he is.
he
No,
is.
he's not. No, he's not.
I think he is.
I'm not going for that.
I think
I'm
he
not going
is.
for that. Nope.
You ain't got to go for it. I think he is.
Don't worry. I'm gonna shut you up next series.
I mean, no.
I don't want no.
Look,
if he's a better
the Bucks
player,
are gonna win.
If he's a better player, go get it done.
That's not true. The Bucks are gonna. No, that's not how
Philly
it works.
had the better team to meet in the Raptors.
I disagree with that. I think
Philly
that
had
Philly.
the way better
No.
team.
No, look. I think that Philly had the better individual players, but I think the better team was in Toronto. I think Philly had the better individual players. The issue is, I just think Nick Nurse decided not to use the rest of the team at the fucking series and put everything on Kawhi, and it just happened to work.
Because they aren't as good as you thought.
If you let them shoot the ball, they pretty damn
Pascal
good.
Siakam, as I said all series long, is not. I said he wouldn't be enough, right? He wasn't enough, but it just turned out to be that Kawhi Leonard was going to be enough. I said that in order for them to win that Pascal Siakam and Kawhi Leonard would both have to average about 60 points per game. I mean, if Kawhi gonna go out in every game and give me 35 to 40, then I mean, shit, you gonna be there. Especially if Ben Simmons ain't giving you nothing. So I think that even in this game, in Game 7, Pascal had 11, Kawhi had 41. So they combined for 52 points, 19 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals on 50 field goal attempts, and they made 20. Now that's not great. That's not great at all. But Kawhi was a -2 for the game. Siakam was a -6 for the game.
Lowry had a game.
It wasn't like and Lowry was a +2. The crazy part was Ibaka was damn near the best player on the floor for them.
He was.
I think that's where your veteran leadership comes into play. Even those threes that he made.
I think look,
he made 3. Serge Ibaka was 3 or 5. Do you know how much Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden wish Serge Ibaka could go 3 or 5 from the fucking line? They could have used that shit versus the Heat.
The 3-point line.
The 3-point line, any line.
One of the threes he hit was fucking wild. The one when he hit it over a man was wild.
Oh yeah, you talking about yes in the second
half,
half,
which was a terrible play.
Yes,
terrible play.
I mean, look,
God won them that game. God and Kawhi's work ethic,
and the guy that has more moves than Michael Jordan.
No, but the thing they just have to use the rest of the team, bro. Like they can't just. Like they can't just get a ball to Kawhi and be like, all right, bro, go score, or get a ball to Siakam and say run in the paint and spin. They can't do that. Nick Nurse got a coach.
Yeah,
and what I saw
from the pop system.
And like again, what I saw in this series between Sixers and Raptors was they just won because Kawhi was just great. But that's not gonna get through on a better
Kawhi
team like the Bucks.
And to be fair to Embiid, he was hurt and he was sick.
Yeah.
Like Embiid as the series got progressed, he got better.
But also, I don't think Brett Brown utilized Embiid the best way anyway.
Yeah.
So even if he was 100% healthy, if you had a man Euro stepping the whole fucking game, he gonna give you what he gave you.
A lot from the three.
Like that's not what I want.
And he's no
like that's not what I want. Like that's not what I want Embiid to do.
Yeah,
G, you 7 feet, 300 pounds.
Yeah, but that's because Ben Simmons down there. But go ahead.
No, G, it don't matter. Even if they double, if they leave Ben Simmons, G, what can Ben Simmons do? Pass the goddamn ball. If they completely lead a man and you pass it, if the man driving to the rim, you have to stop the ball. You have to collapse. Ben Simmons can't make the right play, G. He can't pass the ball out and make the right play, G.
Not, he will.
You got to put the people in the best position to win, and I don't think that they did that. I don't even think Nick Nurse did that for the Raptors. So my worry in this series is I don't know if Nick Nurse is going to be able to. Again, I remember somebody saying I think it was Kenny said on inside the NBA, your starters get you 2, your bench gets you 1, and your coach gets you 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nick Nurse can get them a game in this series against Bud. Now, I think that they'll maybe win a game or 2. I think they can take it 5 or 6, but I don't think that they can win this series. I don't trust Nick Nurse as a coach, judging on what he did in this series for him to get me a game. And I think that, and even looking at the bench, bro, this bench for Toronto that we thought was so good ain't that good.
Not at all.
How much did Fred VanVleet? How many points did he have?
They played awful in this postseason.
I'm finna count how many points Fred VanVleet had this entire playoff series. He had 3 tonight. Go to here we go. The man had total series. He had 3 points tonight. He had 4 points tonight. Total series 14 points for the series. 14 points on. Now, granted, this is they haven't plugged this percentage in yet, but it's 15% from the field, 0% from 3 basically, and 42% from the free throw line.
Looking at this, series,
that's not gonna get it done.
In this series, Kawhi has had 341 points, which is basically double what CJ McCollum had.
That's not
double what Dame Lillard had. Pascal Siakam 238 points, which is more than CJ and Dame both had. Kyle Lowry, ironically, 139 points this playoffs. And next has been Danny Green with 99, Gasol with 96, Serge Ibaka with 91, Van Vliet 46, Norman Powell 65, and Jody Meek 17. I guarantee you all those other guys' points came early on in the season. In the playoffs, in the previous matchup, not in the matchup that they had versus the 76ers. So I think that, look, man, I think I said it before this year. I said that I didn't think that the Warriors would lose this year, but I wouldn't be shocked if they lost to the 76ers. And the 76ers were the one team, even when they were playing Toronto, I said, if the 76ers make it to play against the Warriors, I think they could actually beat the Warriors. And I gave you a breakdown of why when we were watching the game. The 76ers, to me, were the Warriors' best competition. I think Giannis, if Kevin Durant is there, can be neutralized. Because
I don't think he can be neutralized.
No, listen. He can be neutralized because Kevin Durant's 30 to 35 can offset Giannis's 20 to 30 and 15 rebounds.
I think you got to worry about foul trouble.
Especially if Draymond Green, but no, not if Draymond Green is having a good game. And I think
Draymond. Wait, real quick. Draymond fouled out in the Rocket series. G, I think it was Game 5, wasn't it? Game 5, he fouled out.
Yes, but Giannis is more finesse.
Giannis is finesse.
Yes, he is to me.
He's finesse to you?
Yes. No. Don't get me wrong. His game is power. But I'm saying that Giannis is going to play against Draymond Green with more finesse because Draymond Green is shifty and uses his weight better.
I don't know about that.
And don't get me wrong. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant won't stop Giannis. But Kevin Durant giving you 30 to 35 to eat into Giannis's plus minus, that's all I'm looking for.
But
Steph Curry is going to out-hoop Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton. Klay Thompson is going to out-hoop Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton. Robin Lopez is not going to be doing that versus the Warriors. I'm sorry, Brook Lopez.
Look, man.
Especially if DeMarcus Cousins is back.
I think
especially if Kevin Durant is back.
Now look. If Boogie come back, cool. But I think the Bucks have a better team than what the Warriors do. Top to bottom, I think they have a better team.
No, they don't.
They do.
I think they have a better team than the Raptors, and that's it.
And hold on. Steph struggles with size and length. Even like KD said, teams with size and length gives us trouble. I think they're having Bledsoe to knock him around. I think they're having Brogdon's back to knock him around. Pat Connaughton out there, Middleton out there. I think Steph will struggle in a series against the Bucks. Even if you look at both of the games he played against the Bucks this year, he struggled. It wasn't like he was out there lighting the Bucks up. He had about 20 each game. One game he got hurt. The other game he had 20. They won, but he had 20. He struggled both times.
Yeah, but
so
that
I
was
don't think he
also
gonna go out
before
there.
Kevin Durant got hurt.
That's dope. So I don't think he gonna go
If
out
Kevin
there.
Durant comes back and he's 60%, then I keep running the offense the way we've been running.
And I think he gonna
Kevin
struggle.
Durant, you play.
And I think he gonna struggle.
No, with Kevin Durant, you play Harrison
And I
Barnes
think
from
he's gonna
2015,
struggle.
and they're gonna be perfectly
And
fine.
I think he's gonna struggle.
He scored 33 in the last half of basketball.
That's
you saw him
dope.
play.
That's
Stop
not
being
happening against the
disrespectful.
Bucks.
Do me a
He
favor.
scored
Stop
33
being
because no,
disrespectful.
look,
You're gonna
he
continue to
scored
be
33
disrespectful to this man forever, and it's
He
egregious.
scored 33
It is
points.
100%
Listen,
egregious.
he scored
You
33
should
points.
apologize to
He
the
scored
Warriors
33
fans,
points.
to Warriors Nation.
I'm not
for this. You
apologizing
should
to them.
apologize to
He
the man
scored
Steph
33
Curry himself
points.
because
He
it's
scored
ridiculous.
30 no,
You said
look.
a man that went out there and gave you 13 and 9
Yeah.
had a better performance than the guy that gave you 33 and a half.
He
You're
scored 33
ridiculous.
points because the Rockets did
You're
not play the
ridiculous.
defense and did not
Blaming
and
the
did
Rockets.
not. No, look. Again, I will say one more time, I was way more disappointed
Come on, man.
with the Rockets than I was impressed by the Warriors. I don't think the Warriors played good.
You're
I don't even
ridiculous.
think Steph played good. He can be better. He was nice. He can be better.
All right.
I've seen better performances from Steph.
All right.
I've seen way more dominant performances. The game 4 in Houston, I think it was last year, was better than that game he played in game 6. When I think he had 20 in like 5 minutes, better.
All right.
Go back and watch it, better. The game was close. That man went out there, it was a 40-point victory next. That game was better. He's had way more dominant performances. Again, I don't think
Was
that.
Kevin Durant on the floor in that game?
Yes. What that mean though?
Shut the hell up.
What that
G.
mean?
Shut
though?
your ass up.
What that mean though? What that mean?
You the main one telling me KD being on the floor is the reason why the man ain't as good as he is because Kevin Durant on the floor. KD wasn't on the floor.
He had 20 and 4 minutes. I don't care who on the court. 20 and 4 minutes, G. 20 and 4 minutes. 20 and 4 minutes.
Okay. I'm okay. Fans, I will not be around this week. I have something to do, so I will be out of town. So you will not be hearing from us until the very next Hoops and Brews. I got a convention to go to for some work stuff. So now let's talk about our predictions and what we have for the next week of basketball. By then we should basically, before the next Hoops and Brews, which I think we're gonna wind up doing that probably next Saturday, probably next Sunday, but depending upon the matchups or whatever. What are your predictions for the week? We probably should have 2 games. 2 games at minimum, each team. What are your predictions?
I think the Blazers and Warriors is split. I think that ends up 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Blazers take a game at Oracle,
Okay.
and I think that Raptors Bucks get split as well.
I think the Bucks win 2 games in a row.
I was
I
starting
think
to go
they
there,
win
but
the first game by a little and the second game in convincing fashion. They go to Toronto, win game 3. They go up 3-0. The Toronto wins 2 games, and I think the Bucks close it out in Toronto again. I think Giannis is on the path of where if they are going to beat the Warriors, he has to continue to do what I said Kawhi was doing, on what I said that the 76ers would have done if they would have beaten the Raptors and beaten who I thought that I would have picked them against the Bucks. Remember I said the 76ers would have completed the perfect path.
Yeah.
They would have beaten all the teams that have tested their weaknesses. So if they play the Warriors, I don't think the Warriors will have enough to match all 4 of those guys, especially if guys are hobbled. Well, with Giannis,
actually,
I think it's going to be a different case. I think Giannis
what?
has a point to prove. I think that guys like Shaq saying, you're better than me, you're better than I was, you're better doing those things that I am. And in my mind, if I'm Giannis, I got Shaquille O'Neal saying I'm better than him. I got to go out there and I got to get it. And if my brother has to text me and talk to me about energy and effort, then that won't be a question anymore for the rest of this playoffs, which I think is going to be hell for everybody else. Because Giannis faced, honestly, probably the best defensive squad and the best defensive front line that I think he's going to be able to face, that's going to be able to match him with, number one, small defenders, but as well as large defenders, and be able to mix them up. The Celtics were able to mix and match their defenders well, but not well enough to stop him. The Raptors, I think Giannis is going to get Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, and Pascal Siakam in every game in early foul trouble. And then it's going to be up to Kawhi Leonard to try to defend him. And I think Middleton's going to be the difference in this series. I think the Bucks go up 2-0, potentially go up 3-0. I do think that the Bucks Raptors series will wind up ending in 6. But I think that it'll end in 6 because that Toronto will win game 4 and win game 5.
I just personally think you made this too much about Giannis. I mean, Giannis is going to do what Giannis is going to do. But the Boston series, they didn't win because of Giannis. They won because of the bench. The bench is what, like, bro, they took Giannis out in 2 games and actually increased the lead. And I think you'll see this a lot in the Raptor series. Because, again, if Fred VanVleet played a whole series and gave you 14 points, like, the bench that we said was so strong, when they traded, made that trade for Marc Gasol, I mean, I played you with Memphis on 2K the other day. Like, we both said they could have used a DeLeon, right? They could have used a Jonas. So when they made these trades and thinning their bench, I think that's where the game is going to be won. I think the game is going to be won on the bench. Like, I think that Giannis and Kawhi can catch each other out, whatever. Like, they going to do what they going to do. But this bench, if George Hill going to continue to streak and give you 14 points,
it's not going to happen.
Hold on.
But it's not going to happen, though. That's why I'm telling you.
Listen.
No.
Listen. Obviously, I don't think he'll give you 14. But if he can give you 10, if Pat Connaughton can give you 10, Ilyasova can give you his 6, Brogdon's back now, Nico can give you his 8.
Look, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
They not going to give you 8 points?
I'm telling you that the guys that are the difference makers will be the guys that will be the difference makers. And I think that Giannis will be the difference maker.
These
in this
guys
series.
Can't play. But bro, these guys can't play.
I was the guy versus
minutes,
the Celtics that was telling you Nikola Mirotic needed to start it. I told you that, and he started, and they played way better ever since then. I told you that. After you told me that you thought it was over because they were struggling in the first game against Al Horford and fucking Aaron Baines. I told you that shit. So what I'm telling you is in this series, I'm not looking at no fucking Eric Bledsoe. I'm not looking at George Hill. I'm not looking at Robin Lopez. I'm not looking at Chris Middleton. I'm not looking at DJ Wilson. I'm not looking at Ilyasova. I'm not looking at Mirotic. I'm not looking at any of those guys. I'm looking at Giannis. You are the money guy. You are the guy that I have predicted that will be the MVP all season long. I said, and I mean this, if Giannis can pull off the Defensive Player of the Year, the MVP, and win the finals this year, this will be if not the greatest season, a top 5 greatest season of all time.
Now that I can
from any player.
Greatest season though, top 5.
I think it will be the greatest. If not the greatest, top 5. And honestly, it might be 3 because he's probably going to wind up playing the greatest team to ever play. And they're probably going to be healthy.
This isn't the greatest team ever.
Yes, it is. The Warriors team.
Not this version.
Yes, it is.
Not this version of it. No, it's not. This version of it. No, it's not.
Yes, it
is.
Which version of it was the best team?
The first year.
No.
The first year they were together.
No.
The first year.
No.
The first year.
No.
The first year.
You put Houston from this year up against that first year's team is going to still be the same level of matchup.
What?
It's still going to be a tough matchup. They didn't have any tough matchups. They walked through everybody that first year. They're not walking through the NBA anymore
because they aren't as good.
Because everybody's adjusted for them,
and they also aren't as good.
And everybody's adjusted for them.
As good.
I'm sorry. David West ain't making a difference.
David, but everybody on their fucking bench right now. Who better than David West?
David West not better than Iggy. Iggy off the bench.
Starting.
He started. Why is he starting?
The whole playoffs.
Why is he starting? If Boogie was hurt, Iggy still starting?
No.
So stop.
He better than everybody else. Okay, no. Iggy. He better than everybody else off the bench.
No, he's not.
Who was on? Was Barbosa still there?
No, he wasn't there. Leandro left after the first championship.
So who was on that bench?
It was Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala,
All of them were better.
David West.
All of them were better. Iggy was better back then. Livingston was better back then. Steph was better back then.
Iggy was better back then.
Yes.
Okay.
He been on the moon this playoff, but Iggy was a better player back then. Yes. He was like 3 years younger. Yes.
He was not having a better playoffs.
Steph was better back then. All of them were better back then.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say this team. If fully healthy, this team is the best team of all time.
I disagree with you.
And they're going to win a championship, and they're going to show it. And they're going and the reason why I'm going to say they're the best team of all time is because every team that had to play them and that will have had to play them to get to them will have had to play probably some of the toughest competition we've ever seen in the history of the NBA playoffs.
I disagree with that, but okay. I do disagree with that, but okay. Ever seen? I disagree.
The Warriors don't win a championship after 2004. Who beating the Rockets? Who gonna beat them Cavs teams?
A couple of people.
No.
Okay, but okay.
No, if you
Cavs
eliminate
team,
the Warriors,
the Rockets team?
If you eliminate the Warriors, LeBron James and James Harden might damn near be the 2 greatest players of all time right now. Because they both might have racked up a couple rings over this span.
Bro.
And Kevin Durant might be one of them as well because he might have gotten there as well.
Hold on. No.
Them winning these rings changes the course of history.
Listen, but that don't mean that I think that they're one of like the greatest team of all time. Or like, or hold on, that this is some of the toughest competition ever. Like, I disagree with that. I think that the West in the 90s was fucking crazy. I think that Mike played crazy competition. The East in the 80s. I think was better than the West right now.
The East in the 80s would have got outshot right now.
The
Nuggets damn near might have won a championship in the 80s.
I disagree with that.
And I tell you all the time, I love 80s basketball more than I like 90s basketball.
Like you gotta look at
Who
like the
gonna stop
Pistons.
Jokic in the 80s?
Lambeer can't do a decent job. Lambeer can shoot. He can stretch out.
He gonna stop Jokic in the 80s.
He can do a decent job. Dennis Rodman can't stop Jokic.
You can't stop Jokic now.
Rodman can't do a decent job. And also, and hold on. Also, what rules are we playing under? Because that matters a lot. We playing back in the 80s, or we playing right now? That matters a lot.
I'm sorry. You telling me Jokic, a guy from wherever the fuck country he from, can't play in the 80s?
Did I say that? I'm not saying nobody can't play. I'm just saying the
Myers
game changes.
Leonard about that life. Zach Collins about that life. Zach Collins was out there ready to fight.
I feel you. I'm just saying the game changes era to era.
I'm sorry. Not Zach Collins. Jamal Murray about that life.
And also
Will Barton about that life.
And also, look.
My bad.
I think that a lot. And I think that some of these guys in the past again were better shooters than what you think they were. Coach from basketball Coach from Basketball Breakdown sat right here and said, yeah, I know Isaiah Thomas shot 29% from 3, but when the shot went up, everybody thought that shit was going in.
Isaiah Thomas ain't the top 5 point guard of all time.
See, that's when I disagree with you. He's
not.
Actually, no, I think
But let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Game of Thrones zone. I want to watch this shit. Let's get out of here. I don't want to talk about basketball anymore. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. That's REEL TPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. And as always, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, at HoopsNBrews. We have a brand new show which is called Sparklight, starring my man's Pavy. I'm gonna let Pavy get his plug off and talk about Sparklight for a minute. Go ahead, get your plug in.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, PAVY World, all one word. Instagram, the same thing. Sparklight is my LA Sparks show. We're covering the Sparks. If you don't know, I'm covering the Sparks this season. So, I hope you guys take this WNBA journey with me. Realize that basketball is basketball no matter who's playing it. So if
you just sold that so lame. Come on, G, you have a little bit more enthusiasm. Can I sell a show for you? Yo, we got Sparklight, brand new show, starring my man's Pavy. The hot take purveyor himself is going to the WNBA to light that shit on fire with not only great hot takes but also insightful interviews. He's got interviews from Candace Parker, from Elena Beard, from Nneka, from Nneka Ogumike, from all of the players that are trying to make the playoffs, from Derek Fisher himself. Pavy himself gets to talk to Derek Fisher on a weekly basis. We have content. We have him talking about the New York Knicks. Go check out the first episode of Sparklight. It's available now on youtube.com/HoopsNBrews. It's the first thing that you see. We are trying to bring new light and a new energy to the WNBA. The same energy, the same fervor that we have with Hoops and Brews. Pavy is coming here to change the game of the WNBA. That's how you fucking intro your show, man. Them dry ass. Boy, have a show. I interview a couple players. Like, god damn, man.
Nah, I mean, like
this just sound like you about to do Kobe Bryant detail where you're not even gonna be on the screen. You're just gonna be putting a fake ass little fucking vignette over everybody. Like, look at Al Horford, right? The way his positioning is standing, his left foot and right foot. Like, that's not you. You bringing light to the WNBA. You getting interviews. You got Candace Parker. Candace Parker's on TNT all the time. We watch the all series long. Talk about that shit. Get your plug off, man.
Candace Parker actually has a hamstring injury right now. She will be reevaluated in the coming days. So hopefully Candace is fine, and Candace will be 100% for the start of the season, which is actually May 26th, if I'm not mistaken, is the first game. So yeah, everything he said, take this WNBA journey with me. Check out Sparklight. Yeah, so
yeah, man, it's been Hoops and Brews. We'll get up with y'all. Hopefully, Queen Cersei died and Khaleesi didn't go mad, because I think she about to go. If you would rather watch Fire Breathing Dragons over Sixers Raptors Game 7, I don't know you as a human being. You're a horrible human being. If you would rather watch Game of Thrones than that, I would.
What kind of human want to watch Fire Breathing Dragons over Kawhi Leonard game winning shots?
She's not gonna see this, but I hella watched 30 minutes of Game of Thrones before she got here. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. All right, I'm done.
We don't watch that bullshit on this side. 1991 semifinals. I'm about to go watch right now. 1991 semifinals.
You better go
real
watch.
Cinema. Michael Jordan versus Charles Barkley. Real cinema. Real live history and cinema.
All right, I'm out of here.
Me, I'm a thrill. She riding with me. She siding with me.